Now you got me hungry for you got me. I remember that Fiddle Faddle popcorn. Remember that stuff? I think Crunch and Munch took them out. But there used to be a popcorn, like a rival to Crunch and Munch.
There was a Fiddle Faddle to Crunch and Munch.
It was called Fiddle Faddle.
And one tasted like plastic, and one tasted a little less like plastic.
I can't remember.
I remember it 100% because I was at a Walgreens one time, and I was just having a
Did you want to try it Tuesday before we did it?
Do they still make Fiddle Faddle? Grammy always used to have Fiddle Faddle in a bowl for us.
And order on Amazon. And that's how we go on tangents. Has nothing to do with relationships. Where's that Fiddle Faddle?
I'm hungry.
I know. I started
I had a bunch of Fiddle Faddle as far as I'm concerned.
Fiddle Faddle.
Kind of bamboozle me.
Did you guys ever, you don't remember that stuff?
Yeah, I remember both brands.
Fiddle Faddle.
Both brands. Maybe because I was a Price is Right kid.
It was plumpier.
And I can remember all these different random products.
The Peanuts had more stuff on it.
That's Poppycock.
No, I remember Poppycock.
No, it did have
Are you
it
just
on it.
making words up at this point?
No, that's an actual brand also. There's Poppycock. And that has a lot of caramelized nuts in it.
Yep.
And it comes in a tin can.
Did you guys have? Did you have like what I called grandparent snacks? You go to grandparents' house and they had that kind of weird stuff that you never had in your house.
They had a lot of off-brand stuff. Like, it wasn't really like Oreos. It was like those.
They weren't Cheetos.
Hydrox.
Even though that was made before Oreo.
Hydrox was the original Oreo.
And then lemon flavored ones. Like,
lemon cookies.
And my grandma had a porcelain
things.
chicken, and you take the top off, and they had like Starburst inside it.
Oh, so it was like a treat jar.
Yeah.
Of a chicken.
Chicken.
Everybody has a chicken
Stupid
in their kitchen.
Hate chicken.
I don't
Or a
have
plate
any
with
of
a
those
chicken on
memories.
it hung up on the wall.
Yeah, there's
Hate
always
that.
a rooster in a chicken somewhere. I mean, in a kitchen somewhere. Kitchen chicken. I don't know. I can't say the words. But anyway, I don't have those memories of my grandparents. I never grew up with them here.
Oh, that's true.
So I have zero grandparent memories of like what's in their house.
What they have on their wall in Greece.
I don't really remember.
The flag.
Maybe a picture of the family. I
Two
don't
guys
know.
wrestling. Probably like, don't they do that?
Greek pottery.
Greek wrestling or whatever they do?
Yeah, Greek pottery, the Olympics.
Some tongs
the
and
Olympians.
kebabs.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Some shish kebab sticks.
Roula and Ryan's Roses happens every Thursday, starting at 7 o'clock. You go to krbe.com and you get in touch with us as to why you are suspicious of your mate, and we get you some answers. Now, coming up next, we had a fantastic conversation with Steel Magnolia moms. You probably didn't even know Steel Magnolia moms existed, nor did you know you needed them in your life, but it is a group of moms that support moms who are raising children with disabilities who need a friend, who have somebody who gets it, and they're having a holiday market only today at the Powder Keg in the building, not the outdoor sand volleyball court. And we want you to hear all about how it started, what it's all about, and how you can go and what the money of their programs goes to. So it's pretty fantastic. Wait for it. Next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Wake up. It's KRBE and more of the Roula and Ryan Show.
I think one of my most favorite parts about this show is the fact that we get educated. We learn from people who have such tremendous strength.
Oh, that's for sure. We have absolutely introduced you, our Houston family, to many different charities, many different organizations that you didn't even know existed because this didn't affect your life until you heard about it. And then now you know they exist. And if it ever comes your way that you are in this position, you now know you have somewhere to go. I want to introduce a group of ladies who are in here. They're called the Steel Magnolia Moms. It is a special place for special moms. We have Elizabeth Elder in the studio. She started Steel Magnolia Moms with board member Tiffany and Stephanie, who's the chair of the holiday market that is happening for one day today. Elizabeth and Tiffany and Stephanie, welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show, guys.
Oh, good morning.
Good
Thanks
morning.
for having us.
Okay, I'm going to start with Elizabeth's story because this came across. I have a lot of friends that, you know, the ripple is very wide, and I'm a mom. I do not have a child that has any medical disability. However, I have friends who do. And your story, Elizabeth, came across my timeline about 2 years ago, maybe a little bit before that. And I know you guys are in holiday market. I thought, you know what, this is a really great thing people need to know about because I think somebody out there right now might be struggling and they don't know where to go and they don't have anybody that gets it. So please tell us your story of how you started Steel Magnolia Moms and what it is.
Sure. Well, my first two children, I have three children, and my first two children, Annabelle and Blair, were 14 months apart. And both were born with a very rare mitochondrial condition called Lee syndrome. And both of them, it caused global delays, and they were in wheelchairs. And our oldest daughter, our daughter Annabelle, actually passed away from complications just 2 years ago. We just passed that mark. Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Well, she was how old? How old was she?
She was 11. She passed away a week after her 11th birthday to the day. But the beautiful thing is that little girl inspired me to start Steel Magnolia Moms. So to talk about a butterfly effect, in the last 7 years, we now support over 2,000 moms and their families. And Steel Magnolia Moms is her legacy. So as a mom, I'm just so incredibly proud. And it's been a wonderful way for me to move through this grief and kind of channel all of her love and light into these other mamas. And in doing so, I see her reflection. And
wow. Is this a support group for any parent who is dealing with a child that has an illness?
Well, yes. So we focus on the moms, and sorry, dads. We do have a once a year we do a dinner with dads, and there are balls of steel. But
so that's their group.
That's their group. Yeah. So
that's amazing.
So anyway, Steel Magnolia Moms is special because we focus on the moms, which is unusual for these type of support groups. A lot of times they'll focus on the child and it'll be diagnosis centric. So it may be a Down syndrome support group, and they get together and they'll talk more about how they can optimize their child's health or, development. Whereas Steel Magnolia Moms, we focus on the moms, and we really try to encourage them to prioritize their own health and happiness, because this is a hard road, and you can't do it alone. And so we have found that if you have friends, that is the key word. If you have friends that truly understand what you're going through, then it's not as hard, and it's wonderful. And it really allows us to focus on the joys of raising our children.
We're talking to Elizabeth Elder. She founded Steel Magnolia Moms here on the Roula and Ryan Show on 104.1 KRBE. I'm sorry for the loss of Annabelle. I know, and Blair is how old now?
Blair is 11, about to be 12.
Oh, sweet. And then your littlest is how young?
Clark is 6.
6 years old. And so obviously you saw the need. Maybe you didn't even know you needed what you needed until you figured this out. Because I think for many moms, of anybody who, just a regular mom who's trying to struggle every day, you just need like a pat on the back or somebody tell you, hey, I got you. But this is a totally stepped up different level. And so how did you even think of the idea? Because when you were in it, Elizabeth, who came to you and said, I think you need a shoulder to lean on?
Yeah, well, it's out of necessity. I was born and raised in Houston. I have a wonderful family, and they were always just so loving and supportive, and wanted to do whatever they could to help. But the reality is, at the end of the day, they couldn't change my situation.
Right.
And really what I needed was a friend. I needed another mom that I could talk to, that I could relate to. And because when you don't, it's not only isolating, but there's almost like a little ounce of resentment when you're sitting there and you're listening to another mom talk about the challenges of, her daughter's such a picky eater. Whereas I'm sitting there and my daughter Annabelle can't even keep food down and has failure to thrive because of it, and is about to get a G button. I mean, it's like a hit and a miss.
Well, that's a totally natural feeling. How do people reach out to you? Like, what is, if somebody's listening right now and they're going through something and now they're realizing, hey, I'm not alone. How do they reach out to you?
Well, they can go to our website. It's www.steelmagnoliamoms.com, and we have a contact form. They can also find us. We have a private Facebook group where we support these 2,000 moms. So they can find us at Steel Magnolia Moms Houston, and they're just a few little questions that they answer, that we vet them, and then we welcome them in. You're in. And once you're a Steel Magnolia mom, you're always a Steel Magnolia mom. Unfortunately, there have been some other moms who have lost their children since I've started Steel Magnolia Moms, and that's a whole other little sisterhood that you truly never wanted to be in. But once again, thank goodness we have each other.
That's right. And you guys are doing a holiday market it's kind of like a fundraiser for the year, I guess, to help you fund these, what you want to help the moms with.
All the programs.
Yeah,
yes.
all the programs. So tell us about the holiday market. It's only one day. Is it today?
Yes, it's today.
Stephanie, you take it. That?
Okay, so we...
Go right on that mic. I want to make sure we can hear you.
Sorry.
That's okay.
So this is our 4th annual market this year.
Okay.
And it started out in a little clubhouse, from what I understand. I wasn't a member yet. And it has grown. Every year we've gotten bigger and bigger. And this is our biggest year yet. We have 51 plus vendors that are going to be there today. We've got food. We've got... Santa will be there.
It's basically a one-day holiday market.
Yes.
Where you can get some shopping done.
Start
and
your
support
shopping.
A great cause.
It's all local
where is
vendors.
This at?
So it's at the Powder Keg, Houston, which is 1300 Brittmore Road.
Oh, yeah.
Kind
We
of
do a
near
lot
the
of events there.
Yeah. If you exit Westview, it's right behind Walmart.
Well, and did you know, so we're calling it the Blue Box. There's like a warehouse building at the back of the property, so it's actually indoors. So when you turn into Powder Keg, drive past that,
Yes.
All the
keep
way to the
going, go to
back.
the end. And trust me, you will see ladies wearing huge magnolias on their heads. I mean, we don't
You
do
won't be able to
anything
miss
small. Yeah, we'll have signs, all of that. So, but we'll also have our signature cocktail, the Magnolia Spritz. I did mention we like to have fun.
Yes.
And so, it's going to be such a great event.
So what time does it start? What time does it end?
It is 11 to 6, open to general public, $5 admission.
Okay.
And all of the vendor booth rental fees and the raffle tickets, admission tickets and sponsorships, all of that goes directly to Steel Magnolia Moms so that we can support these programs that we have. We have Head to Heart, where we will cover the cost for moms to go see a private therapist. We do weekly support groups. We'll do a quarterly Heart Talk, where we'll have a therapist come and present on a topic that's relative to raising a child with special needs. So like parent burnout, PTSD. We're about to do anger management, know your triggers, which is an important one. I've got many. And then we have Happy Campers, where we pay for children to go to summer camp. So they can go have the amazing fun summer experience that any typical child gets to have, and it's harder for our kids. So there's some really, really amazing camps out there, like Beloved and Beyond, and oh gosh, I just went blank.
Camp for All.
Yes, thank you. Camp Blessing, Camp for All, and they I dropped my kids off for camp for 4 nights, which I never thought would be possible. And so with doing that, we give parents and families respite, and the kids get to go and have this amazing experience.
I love it.
Wow.
SteelMagnoliaMoms.com. If you find yourself hearing us right now and you're thinking, oh my God, I had no idea how bad I need you guys, you can become a member of SteelMagnoliaMoms.com. You have a private Facebook group, like Elizabeth said. You can find out more at their website to help support the moms who are raising children with special needs. Excuse me, I'm so choked up because I followed your story about Annabelle.
No.
And I'm really sorry about her loss, but look at what she's done.
Thank you, Roula.
I mean, I'm really sad because I saw the trees with the ribbons and I was like, what happened? I don't understand what happened where there's so many trees with ribbons, and I didn't know that I was going to meet you. And then I saw you guys are doing a holiday market. So I don't mean to make it all teary, but I just love your strength. We've met a lot of moms and dads on this show, Elizabeth, who lost their kids. And I always tell them, you are walking a different path of life. You're an angel on earth if you can still put it together to raise your other children and still do something else for people who have been in your shoes. So I'm really excited that Steel Magnolia Moms is in existence and that you have this for the moms that struggle, like you said, with therapy. A lot of people do not take care of themselves, and you can't do it all. You just can't, and you're trying to raise other kids. So Steel Magnolia's moms, please support them. The holiday market is today at the Powder Keg in the building, not outside the sand volleyball court.
Once again, y'all,
Sam
it's
has a question.
real easy to find. If you're going down the Beltway, exit Westview, it's right on Brittmore behind the Walmart.
Yeah, Sam, what's your question?
Yeah, just some people are texting as well. Is this a cash event? Do people need to bring cash, or a card is okay?
That's a good
Both.
question.
We are taking cash and cards today.
Okay,
Yes.
great. Thank
Okay,
you.
great. So get some holiday shopping done. Santa Claus will be there, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, Santa Claus will be there from 11 to 2, and then again he's coming back with Mrs. Claus from 3 to 5, and we have a fun little selfie
And there's a
photo
kids
corner
area where there's going to be crafts and
so you can bring the kids.
Yes, you can bring the kids. It's also fun. You could come with like a group of girlfriends and do lunch. We have crepes. Like I said, we have a bar. We have amazing raffle baskets, not prizes, like full-on baskets that are have been cultivated from wonderful vendors around Houston. The community has just been so supportive. Thank you
so much for what you're doing.
Oh, gosh. Steel Magnolia Moms. You didn't know you needed them until you needed them. A special place for special moms. God bless you, ladies. Thanks so much for what you're doing.
Thank you.
And good luck today. I hope you have the most successful event yet.
Thank you
We're
so much.
excited.
Thank you.
Come see us.
All right, we definitely
We will do that. Yay. Oh, by the way, it's STEL. People are texting.
Oh, yeah.
It's Steel, like Steel Magnolias, like the movie. Steel Magnolia Moms.
But when you're looking for it on Facebook, make sure you add the Houston part. It said Steel Magnolias Still Magnolia Moms. Houston.
And go to Powder Keg today.
Is what you want to do.
One day only. All right. Coming up next. Food Wars. Okay, it's getting chilly now. People want to make chili.
Yeah.
When it gets cold, you'll notice at the grocery store, people are like buying all the chili ingredients. I'm a gumbo girl. Even though I was born and raised Texan, I like gumbo when it's
So basically, I think it's going to be Louisiana versus Texas here.
Chili versus
But I'm a
gumbo.
Texan who likes gumbo.
You're one of the few, I guess.
More than
right?
chili.
I mean, everyone loves both, but
Actually, but we should do a Try It Tuesday hybrid because I've never had
Gumbo
actual
chili.
homemade chili from somebody's
we'll
house.
do a debate with you calling in. Why do you think chili is better than gumbo, and why do you think gumbo is better than chili?
And does chili have beans or not beans? And you can still call it chili.
Exactly.
Well,
713
without beans, it's just beef stew.
Is it? 713-390-KRBE is our phone number. Food Wars is on next on the Roula and Ryan Show.